Okay folks, so on the bench today we got the eliminator body that we got in lacquer. So let me go over this real quick. Where I live in West Virginia. So in the wintertime it gets cold. You really can't shoot lacquer. Plus I have no way to shoot lacquer. So what I done was took some water-based poly, put some seal on, and used this foam brush and put about 15 coats over about a 2-week period on this guitar body. Now we're going to come back through and we're going to start with some 600 grit paper and work our way up to 2500 grit paper. Make this thing nice and smooth, and then we're going to buff it out to a high gloss finish. So if you don't have no way of shooting lacquer, you can definitely put it on with a brush. It goes on kind of rough. It takes a while because you got to give like 4 or 5 hours between coats, and you know it ends up being a 2-week job to get it cleared to the thickness enough coats to get on it. But it can be done, and then sand it down. So let's get to this. So get this stuff out of the way. Don't need that. 600 grit paper, kind of used, doesn't matter. A little bit of water. And start sanding. Basically what we're doing is just trying to get it as smooth as possible. Get any imperfections out. There's a lot of brush marks in here, and that's what we're getting out. We get 90% of them out with the 600, then move on to the 800, 1000, 1500, 2000. But for using a brush, it actually went on pretty smooth. I was surprised that it ended up coming out as smooth as it did, but it did. So I wanted to show you this. Up here I haven't sanded yet at all, and you really can't tell. And then down at the bottom I've already sanded a little bit. I'm trying to pick up, you can see them right here a little bit, some dots and stuff, and there's some brush marks in there, right in here. Right there, some dots and stuff. So, we got to still sand that some more. But that's just after a couple seconds of sand in there, and it's already starting to get smooth. So, more water. And some more 600 grit paper. Good times, folks, good times. Okay, as you can see, the top is nice and smooth, sanded to 600 grit. All the imperfections are out of it. And now we move on to 800 grit. But first we're going to do the back. The back hasn't been sanded yet at all, so you can still see how shiny it is. And there's still a lot of imperfections. So we got to do the backs at 600, and also the side here at 600. So let me go ahead and get the back and the side sanded to 600. Then I'm going to go ahead and sand it to 800, 1000, and up to 2500. And then once I get there, we'll come back and buff this body out to a high gloss finish. Alright, so I have went through all the grits, starting with 600, all the way up to 2500. And now, there's no shine left, and it is smooth. So, let's take a look at this. Nice and smooth, the back. And now, I'll take a buffing wheel and some of this, and we're going to buff it out and get it back to that high gloss finish, and it should look like glass whenever we're done. So let's take a look at that. You really can't see it. There you can a little bit. You can see it's starting to shine. It's starting to shine. Okay folks, so that about does it for this one. This thing is sanded, buffed and polished back to high gloss finish. And we did this with, like I said, using this stuff and a foam brush, believe it or not. And it took a while to do it. It took 2 weeks or so. And so it is done. So anyways, this thing is going off to assembly. We're going to get a neck put in this thing. We got a maple neck with a maple fretboard laying right here. This is the neck that's going to get on it. So that's cool. And then got some vintage style pickups we're going to put in this thing. And this thing should sound pretty good. So hopefully next week we'll start assembling this. We'll make a video of the assembly. We got the Stratocaster hanging right over there. The Stratocaster copy. It's already buffed out. And we got a couple things to do with it. We got to get the neck done. Finish a pick guard for it. And we got to wind pickups for it. And I don't know when we're going to get around to that. But hopefully within the next week or two we're going to wind some pickups for that one. Some single coils. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my giveaway video. We're going to give some guitar strings, some t-shirts, some pickups, some other stuff. Who knows what else. We're eventually going to give one of these guitars away. One of these ones I build. Maybe one like this. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But check that video out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And I will see you in a later video.